Welcome back to my channel Kuluru Vineeth. So we'll continue the arrays playlist. So today's question is, check if the given input array is sorted or not. Simple. Given an input array, let's take an example here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and see if the elements are all in sorted order or not. So in this case it is sorted, so our output should be true. Okay, so simple, right? So what we do is simple intuition and approach is, we traverse the array and we compare the adjacent elements. That is, if right side element is less than the left side element, then we will know that it is not sorted, so we will return false then and there. Or else we go till the end of the array, and if all are in sorted order, we return true at the end, right? So let me start writing down that approach. Approach 1, traverse the array and compare adjacent elements. Okay, so let me write the function name as approach 1, and input would be integers array, and our return type is boolean. Simple. I'll just keep one for loop to traverse the array till end of the array, and here the condition check is if the right side element is less than left side element, so we know that it is not sorted, so we can return false then and there and come out of this function. Or else we have reached the end of the array, so then we will know that it was sorted, so finally our result would be true, right? So this is a simple approach for this question. So coming down to the time and space complexity, as we are traversing the array once, order of n and no space, this we can name it as a constant space, right? So time complexity is order of n, and space is order of 1, right? So this was our one approach for this question. Fine. Now is there other way? Yeah. Okay, the same one we could write in a recursive approach. Okay, I mean the same logic, but we can write in the recursive approach. So let me write down that approach as well. Approach to using recursive approach. Okay, so let me name this as approach 2, and input parameter remains same, but with extra parameter, as I already spoken in the previous videos, that the breaking condition for the recursion function would be the size of the input array, and finally our return type is boolean. Okay, and the base condition, so let me write that base condition, if n, simple, just give me a second. Fine, if n is 1, that is we just have one element, so our answer would be true straight away. Or else what we do is, we check if the right side element is greater than left side element, and what we do is we reduce the size of the array by 1 and go on check the same in every sub arrays, right? Here, this at the end, what it does is gives us the required answer. If array was sorted, it will return true, or else it will return false. So this is the approach to using recursion. So now coming down to the time and space complexity, as we see that we are traversing array 1, so it will be order of n, and also since for keeping track of the function calls, we would need a stack, so for that auxiliary space I can say that it is the order of n. So this was the approach 2. Fine. Now straight away, any other approach for this question? Okay, what I could say is just use the straight away inbuilt sort function available on integers array and check if that is equals to the original given input array. Okay, so I'll write it down, that approach as well, so that we all can refer later. Approach 3, using inbuilt functions. Okay, let me name that as approach 3, and input parameter remains same, and return type also remains same. Only thing is we just compare this with nums. Okay. I think input is just a second. Now we should be fine. There was a type mismatch between list of int and the integers array. I think now we should be good. So this is the third approach. And coming down to the time and space complexity, since we are sorting the array, so the optimal time for sorting would be order of n log n. So that is the time we are taking, and the space again, I would say it is 1. Okay, right. So let me write a mean function and compare the output of each function and check if they are matching or not, right? So let me take one example and also initialize the object of the above class I have created, and then write 3 println statements to compare output of each approach. Is array sorted using approach 1. Now what I do is call respective approaches. Okay, so let me take this and just change the approaches names. Here approach 2, here approach 2, but here parameter would be size of the array, and here I should change them, right? So now let's execute and check what the output looks like. Yeah, there we go. As you see, the output for the approach 1, approach 2 and approach 3 is same. That is true. So this is it for this video. Thank you so much for your love and support. Keep watching. There will be a lot more exciting content coming up your way. Thank you.